Hi, my name is Inge Pudelek, and I am a SaniGear, and my segment is going to be talking specifically about on-scene decontamination of a firefighter after a fire call. So the first thing I want to mention is whatever products you're using to be used on a firefighter for decontamination on scene, you always want to make sure that the product is approved and within the parameters of NFPA 1851. That's very important because you want to make sure whatever product you're using on your firefighter bunker suits is not going to have long-term damaging effects on your bunker suits. So the first thing you're going to do when you come out of your fire call is you're going to buddy up with two firefighters. One is going to be the one doing the decontamination, and the other one is going to have the decontamination done to them. So they're going to keep their bunker suits on and their full self-breathing apparatus, keep it all on while you're being decontaminated. And the first step will be very easy. You take a low pressure gauge hose and you're going to be rinsing down the firefighter thoroughly with his bunker suits, making sure that any loose debris is taken off with the water. At that point, you just take a standard spray bottle with, again, an NFPA 1851 approved detergent, and you spray it on the firefighter, the fire suit. Once you have it sprayed on the front as well as on the back side of the firefighter, you're going to take a soft scrubbing brush with a long handle and you're just going to start scrubbing them down. The effect of this is that you're loosening any carbons, any heavy metals that are stuck on the fire suit, and you're going to be loosening it up and it gets trapped into the suds of the decon soap. Once you've scrubbed the front and the back, and make sure that the arms go up so that you get under the underarms as well, you're going to take your hose again and you're going to hose them down thoroughly. At this point, the decontamination for a fire event is over, so it's very quick and very easy. It should only take 3 to 5 minutes per firefighter. If your firefighter has come into contact with somebody who has a harmful virus, then the next step you're going to be taking is to make sure that you're disinfecting them. It's important that the disinfection happens after the cleaning with a detergent, because you don't want to mix a cleaning detergent with a disinfectant. They kind of counteract one another. So that's why it's so important that the final step of your decon is a full rinse down. At that point, you're going to want to choose a disinfection product, ideally one that has a disinfection number, a DIN number, and ideally also one that is on Health Canada's approved list of products to be used towards viruses. You also, again, very importantly, I'm going to sound like a record here, a broken record, is you want to make sure that the product has the proper pH range so that you're not damaging your suit while you're disinfecting it. So you want to make sure that the pH lands within the range as per the 1851 standards. So here we have an example of a fogger and a disinfection product that goes into the fogger, and so after the firefighter has had that final rinse down, all the heavy metals and everything is off of the suit. You're going to actually plug this in, have the disinfection product within within the machine, and you're going to turn it on and spray the front of the firefighter, and while their arms are up, they're going to turn around gently and you're going to spray all around the firefighter till they come back face to face with you. Again, this process takes 1 to 1.5 minutes. It doesn't have to be very long, and you don't have to be in close proximity of the firefighter because these machines have a pretty far distance reach. So at this point, again, you're talking a total from the time of decontamination with detergent to the time of disinfecting should take 5 to 6 minutes in total, and your firefighter is now not only clean of any harmful carbons and heavy metals and such, they're also clean of any potential viruses that they have on them. That's when they're going to start doffing their suit, bagging it up, putting it at the back of the cab of the truck, and they are ready to do the same for their partner, who now has to be decontaminated as well. When they get back to the station, they want to make sure that they take a shower immediately to make sure that any remnant carbons or heavy metals that are on their skin is also removed from their skin. Most soaps work just fine, but if you have a soap that has activated charcoal and bentonite clay, that is also a product that will work very well for the firefighter because it's actually going to capture any heavy metals and chemicals out of the skin cells, pull them out of the skin cells, trap them, and wash them away. The name of the game is to try to keep the products that you use as gentle as possible because they are already exposed to many harmful chemicals. So you want to make sure that you keep the soap that you use as natural as possible as well. That helps with the long-term health of the firefighter going into fire calls. If you have any questions about the protocol on scene or the question about the soap protocol for back in station, that is something that is easily shared by your independent service provider, give us a call and we can help you put this together to have a really good program and keep your firefighters safe.